Hello everyone, welcome back to neuralweb and I'm just a here. In this video, we are going to create a simple application in Python. It is a maths game, so I'll first run the code, then we will continue the rest of the video. So first I'll run the code. The first question is 2 plus 7. Before that, it shows the introduction and then say 2 plus 7, the answer is 9. And it's saying whether my answer is correct or wrong. In this case, my answer is correct, so it's printing out correct. Now 7 minus 5, it is 2, and 0 minus 8, negative 8, 1 divided by 7, I think is 1.23, let's type that. In this case my answer is wrong, so it says my answer is wrong. The next one is 8 multiplied by 2, it is 16. Next is 3 multiplied by 2, 6, 1 minus 5, negative 4. 5 minus 8, it is negative 3. 0 divided by 8, 0. 8 times 8, it is 64. 9 plus 2, 11. 1 plus 5, 6. 5 divided by 5, 1. 7 plus 2 is 9. 1 divided by 8, I'm not sure. I think it is around 1.32 or something. Okay. In this case, it is saying that you got 13 correct and 2 wrong out of 15. That means out of 15 attempted, I got 13 correct and 2 wrong. You can customize this in the way you want. If you want, you can print like you got 13 out of 15. You don't need to write the corrects and wrongs out of part. You can just write 13 out of 15. It is a more simple way. I love to use this way because it prints this in a beautiful way. This is a small notification which says how much marks we got out of 15. And also the 15 number is also what you can customize. So if you like this, stay tuned to the end for learning all of them. Now let's get started. So guys, let's get started with the coding. So first thing, I should import a module called as random. And I should create a while loop. We should just type while true because we need to run this always. So true, so that means the loop will run forever. The first thing we should get the digit 1. So as you know, in mathematical operation we have 2 digits, digit 1, digit 2. For this application we need 2 digits. For that we should use a random function to get 2 digits. You just type random dot randint and 0 to 10. So you can choose any range of numbers here, but I love to choose 0 to 10. You can use any range of numbers. The second digit, you can get it by using the random function. Random not random, 0 to 10. Yeah, you can copy and paste that. Now the next thing is the operation. It is the part we should assign a new a list. In that list we should type all operations. For example, addition, subtraction, sorry, what happened? Let's clear that again. Addition, subtraction, division and multiplication. Now what we're going to do use random dot choice, so we'll get the choice from these operations. So just type ops, we're passing that list, so we will get a random operation from that list. Now next thing we do is we should check the 0 division error, which means if the digit 2 is 0 and operation is division, obviously the answer is not defined. So we should find out whether the question is like that. We are not going to use error handling for that. We should use a simple while loop. I'll show you how. And also if you didn't do that, you might get an error while continuing with the code. Now what you need to do is you need to just create another while loop, but we are not going to define it as true. We are going to define it as while digit 2 equals 0. One second, I think is equal to 0 and operation equals division. In that case, we should do these same things again. Okay, I mean you should change the digit to, or you can change the operation. Whatever you like, you can change here, but I like to change the digit to. Just changing the digit 2. So we change the digit 2 for that. Now next thing that we should do is we need to find out the answer for the question. For that we can use something called as evaluate. So I'll show you how. So just type eval and put the function symbol. And inside that you should put an F string and you should type the digit 1 operation and digit 2. Okay, after doing that, what happens is that even though it is a string, this eval function will convert it into an integer and tell you the answer. So the answer will be stored as an integer by using the eval function. Now we need to get the question. So after that we should print the question. So you can type print the question. So for that we should use F string as well. This string we can type what is the same thing that will be here. Like that. Just copy that and just paste it here. You can put a question mark as well. Okay. Now after doing that, we need to get the user input, the user answer. User answer is equal to is equal to an input. So you ask input, so enter the answer. Type that. 1 second. And after that, we ask the user to enter the answer. And the better you can convert this to a float. Don't convert it to an integer, because sometimes if you get an answer with decimal points in it, you may get some errors. So convert it to a float, and don't leave it without converting it, because some cases if it is normally it would be storing as a string, so you should convert it to a float to get the answer properly. Now we should type if user answer equals the answer. In that case, we need to print your answer is correct. Okay. But there's one thing, because finally, as I showed in the demo, we should print the we got score this much colors that we need to print, right? So for that we should assign a global variable called as corrects. So we can assign that there, global corrects, and also assign global wrongs and global attempted. Okay, and here I think we should add and also can add some styles for it, because for example, let's do like this. Let's say print math game, something like that. And also don't forget to add a slash in, because if you add the slash in, the code will be more neat. So I'm going to add a slash in for all the things here. So I'm going to add slash in for after the this thing. And also after the user answer, we cannot add it here, because the answer will be input in the next line, so we can type the answer here. Okay. And there's one more thing we should do here. Corrects is equal to 0, wrongs is equal to 0, and attempted is equal to 0. Okay, now we have saying the values. Now if user answer is equal to answer, in that case you can corrects plus equals 1. So basically, if you don't understand what this symbol is, I'll show you in simple words. So we are assigning corrects plus 1. So this is what it does, but simply you can just type corrects plus equals 1. It's the same thing. Now next, else if the answer is wrong, else if the answer is wrong, you can put wrongs plus equals 1 and print your answer is wrong. Okay, so that's what basically what we need to do. And the next thing what we should do is we should add attempted. So attempted plus equals 1, because we need to even though the answer is wrong already either ways, we should add attempted plus 1. We should assign attempted attempted plus 1. So that's what we need to do here. And the next thing is we should check whether the code has reached the 15th attempt. Attempted. So 15 attempt while 50 attempted is equal to 15. So when 15 times the user has entered the answers, in that case you can print you can change this to any other number you want. You can change it 20, 100, whatever. So what it does, if it reaches 100 digit 100 times the questions, it will automatically stop the program. But I like to keep it as 15, or let's say 10 for this example. Now let's create an F string and type you got this. We are just calling that here, that variable, and we are typing got that much correct and wrong out of attempted. Okay, so that's what we need, and next we can quit the code. So I think that's all what we need to do. There's something more we should do in the code. So I hope you understand the code, so I'll explain it once again. So we're importing the random, and we are assigning the global variables for using say the while loop, and we are setting the values as 0, and we are printing the math game as the title, and assigning the operations in a variable and in a list, and we are creating a loop, while loop, so only it will end when the this limit is 10 times attempted. Now digit 1 is going to be random not, as you know, random not random from a range of 0 to 10. The same for the digit 2. Operation is random choice from this number, and digit 2 is equal to 0, and operation is equal, the 0 division we are checking. And next thing is answer is equal to as I thought to the eval function. Eval function automatically evaluates an answer of this question that we are giving here. And we have the question, we are asking the question, we are printing the question, and we are writing and we are inputting, and we are taking input of the answer from the user, and we are checking whether the user answer is correct. If it's correct, means we are adding 1 point to the correct section, and we are printing your answer is correct. And next, if it is wrong, means we are putting wrongs is 1, wrongs plus equals 1, and print your answer is wrong. And either ways, we should put attempted plus 1. The next thing what we will do is we are checking whether the attempted is equal to 10. In that case, equal to, I think you can put greater, simply you can put equal to, because we are not going to check it in either ways. But we're going to put equal to, print F string after, if this statement is correct, if this is true, it says you got this much correct and this much wrongs out of this much attempted. Now after that it quits the program, and I think that's what the program is. I'll show you let's check whether the program runs or not. Let's say Python, and let's create the program. Yes, the introduction is working well. Let's put 3, 4 divided by 2, 3 times 9, I think it's 27. 4 plus 4 is 8. 1 plus 1, 1, 6 minus 5 is equal to 3, 8 divided by 1, 8 plus 5 is equal to 13. So actually for me it is coming very very simple answers. I am not sure, simple questions, but I am not sure. In some cases it may come difficult questions. So in this case, asking 8 multiplied by 4. So 8 multiplied by 4 is 32. Yes. Yeah. So I got 10 correct and 0 wrong out of 10. So for me it was pretty easy, but for you it may be hard. Sometimes may differ. So that's the basic code. I hope you all understand. So that's all the code. So that's it for today's video. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notifications to get the latest gigabytes. Let's see you in the next video. Till that, bye bye.